Hello everyone, Martin here, back with another Legacy video. Long time no see. I want to apologize for not making content in a while. I hope everyone is fine. I'm certainly fine. I've just not really had my attention directed towards Magic for a while. You know, the desire, the passion has to be there for something like this. These videos to make sense, and yeah, for a while it just wasn't really. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna beat the old drum about the format and Blue-Red Delver and whatever, but it certainly hasn't helped a lot in terms of inspiring me to play. But lately I felt like I felt the old itch, so I've been goofing around a bit, playing some weird decks, but I also have been playing Doomsday a little bit. And I decided I wanted to make a video, and I took this very sort of stock turbo-ish list, blue-black list for a test run. I 2-3'd a league, and then I 5-0'd a league, so that was a little bit of both worlds. But yeah, this is more of a Kai Sawatari list than what I usually play, and by that I'm mostly referring to the Cavern of Souls being in the sideboard. I usually have it in the main deck, but I wanted to sort of streamline game one, streamline against non-blue decks for game one. And I know Kai's been having like a lot of success with this way to go about it. I don't think there's too much else to be said about this list. Yeah, in spite of it being like only two colors, it is not like wasteland proof at all. It is. We only have wastelandable lands. The one of Watery Grave to make the 5 Underground Sea. The sideboard, like in the league I played where I trophied, I had 2 Duress and only 1 Malevolent Hermit, but I've been kind of impressed by the Hermit, and the second Duress, taking it from a possible 5 to a possible 4 discard spells post board, is mostly for Delver. And I'm just a bit sick and tired at this point of even like having much of a plan for Delver. So my plan for Delver are these 3 cards. I'm not sure if Malevolent Hermit deserves a spot versus Delver, but I mean it gets pyroblasted. It gets bolted if you don't have like the like. Well, I mean it gets bolted basically. So yeah, anyways, not for Delver. This is my plan versus Delver. I'll probably shave like, I'm not actually even sure. I always look at Personal Tutor for cards to shave versus counterspell decks, but yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, let's jump into a league. All right, round 1 on the draw. Yeah, I'll take this. We have Force of Will to hopefully not die on turn 1. And if we don't get wastelanded, we can have a turn 2 Doomsday. Ooh, is this Delver? Delverino, okay. Wonder what the best course of action is here then. I actually don't know that I like the going for Doomsday plan, because we lose to a wasteland, we lose to Daze. I mean, no, we don't lose to Daze, we can force, but they're going to have pressure on us, and I think I like them not knowing what they're up against. And then hopefully the Brainstorm can find us Doomsday, and hopefully we can like set up a turn where we win on the same turn and don't have to pass a turn, which is what we would currently be doing. All right, let's see if Delver flips. It does on a Brainstorm. That's nice. So the race is on. This is Ledger Shredder. Okay. Right. So they get to connive. Alright, so they get to see what we draw, which I'm not gonna let them have that information. Okay, another force. Alright, let's get that's not so good. So maybe we're supposed to Thoughtseize here? I mean, maybe we do go for the Personal Tutor now, because we have Consider. It's not like, it's not amazing. They get to loot here effectively. They discard a land. See if they daze this. Okay, they don't. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna play this Lotus Petal. Alright, so let's see here. If they beat us down, we go to 10. We go to 5 from the Doomsday. We go to 1 from Flashing Back Deep Analysis. So, I mean, they have, right now, the ability to look at 7 cards. And we can't have them find Wasteland. We can't have them find 2 counterspells. And if they have 1 counterspell, we need them to use it at the correct time. Oh, shoot. Found the Wasteland. Well, Dragon's Rage Channeler, sure. So now we take 6, go to 9, and they have lethal. So we need this considered to, like, I don't know, hit Brainstorm plus them not to have anything, that kind of thing. Alright, that was a swift, brutal game 1. So let's do what we said we would. What do we cut here? I'm reticent to cut any of my sort of fast lines here, or cards that enable fast lines, so I don't feel like cutting Petals or Cyclers. Maybe cut 1 Street Wraith, because, you know, it's not the best to take damage like that. Maybe cut a Personal Tutor, cut a Wraith, and what's the final cut? I'll cut a Consider. We could cut the Personal Tutor. I think it's between the Personal Tutor and the Consider, but I'm not sure. I know some people would cut Force of Will, but I want to be able to like have a Dark Ritual Doomsday turn 1 here or turn 2. Oh, we do. Sweet. Alright. So there's a bit of tension here. We could like get Watery Grave here to play around a Wasteland and Surgical Extraction. Although I'm not sure we will be putting in Underground Sea in the pile anyways, so. And life total absolutely does matter here, so. And if they have Force, we'll be dazing, getting back our Sea, protecting it from, yeah. How does this work? Maybe we do get the Watery Grave. So let's say we put Verdant Catacombs on top, and then I think this works. So Maryland, yeah, I think this is okay. Maybe there's supposed to be a Petal in there. Like this. So we have to, I think the biggest concern here, aside from Wasteland, I think like 2 Wastelands is my biggest concern here. That would be the reason to put in Ponder. Yeah, I'm okay with Ponder. The 2 Wastelands is the big concern. And aside from that, like some Haymaker, like a Torpor Orb or something. I think seeing as they have no pressure on right now, I'm okay taking the 2. Okay. I guess we take the Brainstorm. So they must have drawn the force off of that ponder and had just the dazes, or maybe they were just like very concerned about playing around Daze. Okay, I'm gonna cycle here, draw the second edge of autumn. And let's fetch the grave here, not pay 2 life. And folk. Alright, cool. Got a game. Didn't see anything particularly interesting or revealing there. I wonder if we want the Malevolent Hermit here. Yeah, I think I want one instead. I think Personal Tutor on the draw is significantly worse than on the play. They mulligan to 6. These are not good cards, but the rest of the hand is pretty good. I think I'm going to keep. Okay. Scary card. Dark Ritual? Oh, okay. Force of Will is... It's not a bad pickup here. The turn 1 threat from Delver is so much... Like, this makes the game so much better for them than when they don't have it. Like, the turn 1 Ponder versus turn 1 Delver, or turn 1 threat. Okay, just attack for 1. So this is the Shredder. Is this worth a Daze? No, I don't think so. Dark Ritual? Oh. Okay, I'm not going to complain about Ponder. I should have probably fetched the Watery Grave. I'm just not used to playing with these types of lands. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Okay, we dump 1 Doomsday. And then... So, let's say they get to Delirium, and this gets a plus... Like, let's say the worst that could happen next turn is they swing for 6. We'll be at 9, and then Bolt kills us. But a lot of things have to happen for that to be the case. I think I'm gonna get rid of... I think I'm gonna get rid of Ideas Unbound here. They get to connive. Probably dump a land. And I think if there's to be a fight here, I think I'm actually going to Force of Will pitch Ponder rather than Daze, because I think I need to have to not like lose a land here. That way we can still build like Cycler, Oracle, and get it through the Cavern, even through a Wasteland. And with Pact of Negation and Daze backup. Okay, let's let them loot here. They have one card left. Or not loot, surveil. They kept it on top. Okay, we'll be at 8. They're not close to delirium. So let's get the 2 Edge of Autumns. I'm not sure if there is a reason to put anything else. Like, I think I need to go for it next turn. And the only other play would be to make Ideas Unbound, but that loses to the Wasteland. And they kept, from memory, yeah, they kept the top card of their library, which may or may not, like, it might be a bolt, in which case I think, do we die then? We go to 5, we take 2 from the shredder and 1, so 3, 2. So yeah, if their last card in hand is bolt and they have another bolt, then we die. But yeah, all right, let's put Street Wraith and Force of Will. So now they have to, if they look at our Exile Zone, they'll have to think that there's a Force of Will somewhere, and they have to also think that they might not Pithing Needle name Edge. They might Pithing Needle name Street Wraith, though that's a bit of a stretch. But let's see. And unless they have some way to get rid of 2 of our lands, we get to use both these Edges of Autumn, so that's nice. I'll go like this. I guess Surgical Extraction here would be really annoying. Yep. Go to 5. Okay, so now we don't get to Daze, but they only have 1 card in hand for us to worry about. So this came together really rather nicely. Okay, they didn't have anything. All right, sweet. Beating Delver, can't complain. Let's get to round 2. All right, round 2 on the play. Oh, wow, this is close. I think I have to mulligan this, which is going to feel terrible if we're up against like a turn 1 combo deck, but like we're just going nowhere here. Dead to a Wasteland, no cantrips. Yeah, I like this. Let's, I think we ship a Daze here. It was between the Daze or the Edge of Autumn, I think. And Edge of Autumn lets us sort of win on the spot if we find a Dark Ritual here. They shuffle. Okay, Personal Tutor. Is Personal Tutor good here? What is Personal Tutor? Personal Tutor gives us a Thoughtseize. No, I think we can do better. I should have played the Flooded Strand. Come on, Brainstorm lock. No land drop. No. Wisely pass the turn. Yeah, I'll pass. So the Street Wraith gives away that we're Doomsday. I, on the other hand, don't really know what they're doing. Plateau. Interesting. Oh. Would you like to expressively iterate? This is like a juicy Daze target. They have a land. They have a land in hand for sure. They're just saving their land drop here in case to ensure that they're likely to get something out of. Ooh, but it was a bad land, and they greedily chose the the card advantage, which doesn't even make sense because now they had to discard a card. But I mean, they could certainly have 2 Force of Wills. They obviously have a packed hand. But if they don't, then they're dead. And if they do, then like it's a 4 for 2, and we still have the Personal Tutor. Okay, Force Pitching Expressive Iteration. Let's try this. Okay, and they just concede. Fair enough. Okay, so this must be like a Jeskai control deck, I would think. So let's take... We have a lot of stuff to bring in here. I don't even necessarily hate the Massacre for like... They could have like canonists I've faced in the last couple of leagues, stuff like that. They could have Meddling Mage. So let's remove the tutors, the graveyard, Lion's Eye Diamond package. Shave 3 of the 6 cyclers. I think we can shave at least 1 consider, maybe 2. I don't think we need the Pact. Kind of like Ideas Unbound when we shave Lion's Eye Diamond and stuff is questionable. Yeah, maybe that's the cut. You could argue to cut a Daze versus the control deck, but yeah, let's see. So cards I'm worried about here are like back to basics, I was gonna say. So this is a bit awkward that we have the Emrakul in hand, but obviously I'm not getting away from this hand. Come on, ponder. Ponder. No. Okay. So I'm not gonna go for it here because I'm worried that they have pitch counter plus blast, or that they have like Flusterstorm. So not fetching the basic. Interesting. This is also interesting. I think I'm actually gonna make the play here. If they red blast this, then I mean it's a red blast out of their hand, and we can disturb this. Oh, that's plow. Okay, brainstorm. I was gonna say I'd be interested to find out. Well, I'd be surprised to find out if they had plow in their hand. Plow in their deck post board. They might. Teferi. Believe it or not, Teferi isn't at home. Forcing now, as this force is going to be dead momentarily. Okay, so they force back. So this means we get they bounce the Hermit. We draw land. No, we don't draw land, but I think we just go for Doomsday here. If they have another force, they do. Okay, but they don't. And we have the Oracle. So, okay, they concede. Wow, okay. Maybe a bit premature, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So what would we have done here? We would have, because we awkwardly have the Emrakul, so, but I guess that's actually doesn't matter because Teferi means we can't get anything through the Shelldock Isle. So what would I have done here? I'd probably just made a pile that had like discard, Cavern, and Massacre, and maybe like Cycler. All right, good start. Let's go for round number 3. All right, round 3 on the play again. Yeah, not gonna throw this one away. We're a little bit vulnerable to Wasteland, but we have the Consider and the Brainstorm to hopefully dig us out of that. There's Ancient Tomb. Don't feel like playing against Chalice of the Void, I must say. I think I'm going to consider here. I might hit a Daze. Put Watery Grave. No, I guess we need lands. Actually, hang on. Yeah, no, we do. I was gonna say maybe we don't because like force the chalice because there's a world where we like just draw the third land. I do not wish to pay 2. So let's hope they don't also have like a blood moon here. Blood moon effect would be terrible. Well, probably not when they're playing Grove. Another chalice. Okay, I'm gonna cash in my brainstorm here, but obviously I think I think that's probably fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna put Personal Tutor as the card we draw out of these because at least it can be pitched to a Force of Will if we want to put one in the pile. Okay, so what should we be expecting from over there? We have the Thassa. Like, we don't have Cavern here. This is a place where they have another land and a third chalice. They can go chalice for 2, and we would win with if we had Cavern, but not now. But I think I'm actually just gonna go cycle nuts. So let's see here. We dropped to 9, and then to 7, to 5, and then to 4 from the Force. So how do we lose this here? By taking a lot of damage, maybe? But we can put the Street Wraiths as the last 2 cyclers. So if they like somehow tap out or do something, wait, does Fury hit me, or does that only hit creatures and planeswalkers? I'm looking it up right now. Fury. Yeah, target creatures and planeswalkers. Okay. So we're insulated against a Karn. Right. Unless they can... What? What could they do? Can't somehow kill more than one land here. And they can't get Lattice into play. Can they get Thran Foundry maybe? Okay, no. So they go for the Lattice. Yeah, Thran Foundry, but they would need... actually, no, they can't cast the Foundry through the Chalice, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to grab the Force of Will here, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so this is like some sort of stompy Karn deck without Blood Moons, most likely. Still, I think we can afford, or would probably be happy to bring in these 5 cards. I don't think Thoughtseize is very good. I don't think Consider is that good. Do we want a Pact? Do we care about Pact? Like, there's a world where they have like Mindbreak Trap or something, but probably not. No, I think I'm okay cutting the Pact. And then I'll cut a Personal Tutor. Alright. Eesh. It's mulligan. They keep 7. Ugh. This is an ugly hand. I'm gonna... I think I've lost now, but... Yeah, alright. Let's do this. Let's cut the edge. Cut the Daze. And I don't think we can afford to fight over a Chalice here. If they have that. Spirit Guide. 2 Spirit Guides. Trinosphere. So it's almost tempting to leave this in play, because if they don't have like a soul land, and if they had a soul land, I think they would have played the soul land and then just lost one of their spirit guides. And we need to naturally draw another land. Oh no! What did I do? I was talking myself into letting it resolve. But oh, sometimes you confuse yourself and then fall ass backwards into a Doomsday. Okay, so we want Cavern. Oh, and they concede. All right. I mean, I guess I was gonna put a land to fetch with the Catacombs, and then Cavern. That way we could beat a Trinisphere. Holy moly! Mull to 5. Decide on one play, accidentally make the other one, and then like randomly draw the Dark Ritual. I feel kind of guilty. Well, sometimes you 0-3 league, and sometimes you 3-0 with this sort of stuff. All right, on to round number 4. All right, round number 4. Up against a Yorion strategy on the draw. I'll keep this. Okay, so it's not Death and Taxes. It is likely Cephalid Breakfast, or I guess Esper Vial or something like that. Oh, the second land was pretty good. Let's Thoughtseize here. Hope we don't get wastelanded, and then we can turn 2 with ooh. Okay. I mean, let's grab. I think we take the Force of Will, even though they can hardcast the negation. The negation lets them. Come on, tap out, tap out, tap out. What could possibly happen on turn 2? They find a cantrip. That'd be kind of annoying. But yeah, the Force of Negation can target the Thassa. Can't target the Thassa Oracle, and we don't have Cavern. Oh, they found a Ponder off the top of their deck. Oh wait, did they? Okay, no, they knew it was there. So if they tap out, it's pretty simple. We go for Doomsday. If they don't tap out, we yeah. Hopefully they're. I think this could be like Zenith. Okay. So we know 3 of their cards. It's the Force of Negation and the Ice Fang, the Uro. Assuming they do try to force this this Doomsday, then the only thing we have to ask ourselves is, do we think the 4th card is Endurance? But let's see. I think the heads-up play here is to not. Yeah, no, I guess not. Maybe that's too. I was gonna say I think the heads-up play here is to not counter it, because they know that we know they have the Force. I guess they could also have, like, the last card could be a 3rd Force effect, but that'd be kind of unlikely. Okay, so what I was saying is, do we think they have the Endurance or not? And I don't think I'm playing around it. We don't have Cavern here to make like a slow sort of burn here. So let's put Deep Analysis as the top. No, sorry. Let's put Lotus Petal as the top card. Then we cast Consider, bin Deep Analysis, draw Lion's Eye Diamond, and the last 2 cards is going to be Oracle and another Petal. Yep. So Oracle. Oh, sorry. Petal, Oracle, Lion's Eye Diamond, Deep Analysis, Petal. Yep, like that. And it would appear as though they have F6, but we shall see. Yes, I would like to put Deep Analysis into the graveyard. Okay, they can concede. Cool. Okay, so this is like that blue Zenith deck. I think it's a Green Sun Zenith Uru 80 card deck. I wonder if we want the Shelldock Isle and Emrakul thing. They could very well have Wasteland. I don't think I want the Massacre, even though... Did we see white? I honestly forgot. But they could have white cards in there, but we haven't seen them, and there were 80 cards, and how many hate pairs did they have? That kind of thing. So let's... I have to say, I feel like I've gotten some very hasty concessions today. What's the last cut? Maybe it's the Pact. All right. I think we keep this. It's obviously missing a pretty obvious component in the land here, but this I was going to say before we just drew the land that what this does mean though is that we the Petal is a one-shot land, and in that sense it's like a multi-6, and then this multi-6 would probably be okay. So I think I want to consider rather than Thoughtseize here. In a way, I'm a little bit worried about Veil of Summer. So they didn't ramp turn 1, so that means no like ultra scary like Leovold or something for turn 2. What will it be? Sylvan Library maybe? Okay, there is white. Oof. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a little bit annoying because we have the Petal here, but we have Brainstorm to get rid of that. Sure. Yeah, I'll put that in the graveyard. I think I want to Brainstorm here. Get rid of the Petal. Maybe the Daze is going to come in handy. Maybe we only need 2 lands. So let's ponder. We just need to find Doomsday now. And those aren't Doomsday. Alright. Hermit is good, but I don't feel like tapping out right now. Wow, that's excellent. Okay, I think I put back a Dark Ritual and the Hermit. Hermit the Kermit. And I'm going to Thoughtseize. Brainstorm. Okay. Omnath. How close are they to casting Omnath? That's next turn, but they would have to tap out, which would be fine with. Let's say if they get the Quaddle and they attack for 3, we're at 14. We cast Doomsday, drop to 7, take 3, drop to 4, so that's fine. I suppose. Actually, let's. Oh, geez. I kind of feel like taking the Ice Fang, honestly, because the other 2 cards in their hand are pretty nice sort of Daze targets. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Might be nuts. I mean, they must know that Daze is a card here. Seems very risky to tap out. Okay. I'm not even sure what this does, to be honest. Is this Green Sun? Yeah, I don't think so. They might have Force here, which would be kind of annoying. because then I can't Doomsday and put Shelldock Isle into play on the same turn. Okay. Alright. So, Emrakul, Thassa's Oracle, Cavern of Souls, a Cycler. I guess we don't need the Cycler. Is there a reason? They might have something like Besage You to mess with our lands. Let's put a land in there. And I guess like a Mystical Dispute. Yeah, seems fine. Like that, like that, like that, and like that. No, that was stupid. No, that's fine. Or no, this was stupid because now I'm going to draw the land. Yeah. Now the Underground Sea is going to be my top card. I suppose I can Brainstorm in response if I get to untap first. Yeah, no, that was poorly played. I should have put, I think, Mystical Dispute as the bottom card, which would have then made it the top card. Alright, they ponder and they shuffle. There's the Heath, so they have 3 cards. We take 2, go to 4. Alright. Is there anything you have to say to this Emrakul that will make it go away? Concession! Alright, sweet. 4-0. Let's see if we can get some business done in round number 5. Alright, round 5 on the play. I recognize this user, I think, from the Doomsday Discord. So I think it's probably a combo player, but I don't know. But anyways, we get a really nice hand, so I'm going to keep Reno. So let's ponder here. And there is Doomsday. I am going to go for it. Or do I wait 1 turn? Let's wait 1 turn. What could go wrong? Turn 1 Duress could go wrong. Ancient Tomb. Okay, this is not Doomsday. Grindstone, yikes. Okay. Mox Opal. Okay. Painter Servant. Okay. Green, sure. Doomsday. Alright, so let's put Deep Analysis into the graveyard and draw Lineside Diamond. Or is there a way we do this and don't lose to a Pyroblast? Let's just have a look here. They appear to be of 6, but let's have a look anyways, because we have the Petal. So we could consider into Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Yeah, but that still loses to Pyroblast. No, let's just go for this. I don't think they have it, and if they do, then it's okay. We'll lose. Oh, wait, do I need another Petal? So consider put Deep Analysis, draw that. Actually, we could, because we have the Petal in hand, we could make this Petal a Pact of Negation, I think. So dump Deep Analysis, draw Lion's Eye Diamond, cast Deep Analysis, draw Pact and Street Wraith. And have blue and blue. Yeah. So Thassa on the bottom, Pact, Street Wraith. Like this. Yep. Okay, so they started pausing, so I am worried now that they might have the Red Blast. And this would be the time to blast. Okay. They didn't blast. Yeah, alright. Painter, not gonna lie, this is not a nice matchup for us. Does Malevolent Hermit do anything here? I'm not sure they have blasts. The whole, like, name green. Maybe. Because I hadn't Doomsday, so if you have Red Blast in your hand, you want to name red, even though it might mean that I mean blue. Even though it might mean there's no chance I have a Red Blast in my main deck. I don't know. I don't like this matchup for obvious reasons. I've fooled around with like Emrakul in like having it like just the Emrakul in the deck, but I don't think it's good enough. Like even as a shuffler, because it shuffles your graveyard, so it, like even though they can just time if they time it and you're not lucky and stuff like that. So these are cards I might want. I mean, this means our stuff can't get red blasted, but this can just get red blasted if we disturb it. I honestly don't really think there's a lot going on here. Maybe if I knew a bit more about their deck. Let's cut a Personal Tutor. Let's cut a Wraith. I wonder if they have, like, is this the cut instead? Because they probably have, like, graveyard stuff. Yeah, I think I cut like this. I don't know. I feel very confused about how to sideboard probably. Well, I mean, it's a good hand. We don't have interaction. They mulligan to 6, but we can't complain. I've drawn very, very strongly in this league, I think. I feel like I need to acknowledge that as we sit here on the precipice of a trophy. But yeah, let's see. They go to 5. Hope they don't have Chal's Spire of Industry. What the heck? Okay. And this is awkward because we actually we didn't keep in the deep analysis. Is the play just to Doomsday here? I think the play is to Doomsday, and I think it is also by way of the Watery Grave, so we have the option to put in a fetch land, if that should end up mattering. Okay. I don't think our life total is going to matter in this. Okay, this is important. So we want the Thassa Oracle, and we want to be able to draw that instantly. We don't want Grindstone to ever get to go twice. So let's put a land we can search for. Maybe a Pact, Edge of Autumn. Do we even need any more? Maybe a Force. So how would this work? There's too many blue cards though. Yeah, no, that's no good. Let's get maybe a Street Wraith or a Thoughtseize. So I want to probably have Thassa be... If Thassa is the top card, we can just draw it with Consider. If Thassa's second from the top, we'll bin one of these cyclers. Let's say Thassa is the top card. And then the next card down is Edge of Autumn. Or rather, Pact of Negation, maybe? So we draw Thassa now. No, I think this is fine, actually. This on the bottom. Then Street Wraith. Edge. Thassa Pact. Okay. They can't activate Brainstorm right now. I am going to pass because I would rather have them like use it prematurely. Okay. Glimmer Void. Canonist. Does this matter? No, this doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're just safe now. I am not gonna put Thassa in the graveyard. And unless they have a 0 mana way of killing it, we should win here. Boom! Trophy! How sick. That's awesome. Man, I can't believe it went that smoothly. I honestly, I drew very well. And I had like one scary matchup, which was Delver. And then I had a somewhat also scary matchup, which was Painter here at the end. Though I will say, like, I'm much more afraid of... Well, no, it's too early to really say stuff like that. I haven't played... I don't even know what's in my opponent's deck, aside from some sort of off-the-beaten-path Painter cards. But it certainly didn't feel as scary without the red blasts. But opponent did mulligan to 5 here, I think. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a good time for sure playing Doomsday. It's nice to feel that Doomsday still has legs, which I definitely think it does. Like the list, it was fun. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope to be back earlier than this go around. And I'll see you all for some more Legacy. Bye-bye.